everybody. This is Todd from Table Ready Painting, and I'm here with
Logan. Hello.
And we're going to do some painting tonight. We're going to hang out and chat a little bit and see what kind of stuff we're going to work on. So, as you may have seen last week, and if you haven't, please go back and check it out. I got the Dark Water box set. This guy. I'm going to put it upside down. The Warhammer Quest Dark Water box. And we're going to try and see if we can get this painted before 11th edition comes out.
Yeah, because that's just right around the corner.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, there's a 80-20 shot. That thing is not getting painted.
But we're going to try our best. I have a couple other projects, but I really wanted to get some of this done because we in this house don't really like to play with unpainted models. So I really want to get that painted and so we can play it, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to work on that. I started with, I knew what these guys were called when I started, but I don't remember now.
Evil Smelly Guys.
Right. Evil Smelly Guys. And I'm going to show you. That's one big evil smelly guy. And there's his counterpart. He's another big smelly guy with an axe.
Aren't they like, no, not in a, I don't know what they're.
All right. Just for that, I got to look it up. Where's the box?
Don't worry, I was going to try and be helpful.
Were you? How'd that work out?
I forgot their name too.
Well, that happens a lot. All right, so we're going to go into the book here, and we're going to say...
But see, it's a thought that counts, right?
It is. You're so thoughtful.
Well, I thought Pastigore, but I'm like, that is not right.
No, I got the Pestigores out in case I finish these guys. I did do some work on them last night, and obviously I went through and assembled and primed the entire box. And I'm not seeing them in here. So I probably got to go into the other book because I'm... Oh, wait. And one more. Wait. They are Cankerborn. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have come up with that.
I wouldn't have come up with that either.
So I'm painting the Cankerborn. That's those guys here at the bottom here. So we're going to work on them a little bit. Logan said he wants to do the pox wretches at some point. These guys, the Humi guys, or do you just want to do the heroes?
I could do the pox wretches.
Okay.
The painted cultists.
So he's going to work on those. Not tonight. He's got more important things to paint tonight.
Tonight I've got a different quest to accomplish.
Ooh, we got a quest.
Let's finish Nemesis Claw, because...
Are you close enough that you could finish him?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Well, I can't base him, but...
Oh. Okay.
It's a thought. It's a thought that counts.
There's paint on the floor. It's just Iraqi sand. You thought there was actual paint on the floor, didn't you?
I mean, that's what you said last time.
Hold on. Before I forget. Turn my ringer off before somebody calls me. Then I get demonetized for playing copyright music. So that's what we're going to work on. We're going to work on these Cankerborn. It's so appealing sounding. Obviously, I still have some stuff in the works. I still got my defiler to finish. But really just kind of want to get this started and get it worked on. At least get a lot of the good stuff in the works. So we're going to get a little bit of gray because I want to work on these stone pieces that they have here. So, but yep, that's it. Hopefully everybody watched the video last week. I know it was a very long one, but it was an unboxing, and unboxings are always cool to watch, right?
Yay, unboxing!
Unboxing videos are the best.
I mean,
or something like that.
If you want to stick around, we'll probably have an exciting unboxing video.
In probably about a month.
Yeah, probably about a month. That's going to be a fun one.
Yes, we're going to be very intentional about that. We're gonna try and do videos every week about the box for as long as it takes us to get through the whole thing.
And plus, it gives us an excuse to play more games, doesn't it?
What? Play Warhammer in this Warhammer content? That just seems silly. What am I doing here?
I don't know.
No, that makes two of us. I was looking for a smaller brush than the one that I found. That's not it either. Oh, there it is. Brushes. Brushes are the lifeblood of the painter. Or something like that.
And I would imagine paint's the blood of the painter.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I'm not a scientist, but...
Hey, Catman. Today... What are you guys getting? Today we're working on some dark water miniatures from the Warhammer Quest. So I'm working on the Cankerborn right now. Let me get closer so it actually focuses. That way. There you go. I'm just working on the two that come in the box together. We're starting with those today. So we do plan on getting the 11th edition box set, if that's what you were talking about. We're going to grab that as soon as that goes on pre-order, and we will be doing a whole rundown of everything that's in it, from unboxing to painting to assembly and everything in between. So
apparently, I've heard that they've got they've got models with options. Like push-fit models that actually have options between squads.
A little bit of customization in the box.
No, it's like a different head and arm.
But yeah, I think I saw that too. That'll be pretty cool, though.
I mean, that's better than nothing, right?
Absolutely.
That's better than having 20 dudes and it's just 2 squads of 10.
I mean, my biggest question is, when it really comes out, is...
if you get another box, is it just 2 squads of 20? I mean, that's my question.
That's fair. That wasn't my thought, but that's fair. No, you're good. My actual thought was, well, and I guess we'll probably go over that once we get the actual price tag and what's in it, and once we get some of the rules for 11th edition. We'll see if it's actually worthwhile to buy 2 of them. I know they're going to be
high demand. High demand.
They're saying high demand. It's also going to be a limited run, but I think they're really just creating some FOMO over that. I don't know that it's actually going to be that big a deal.
That's fair.
I mean, Leviathan was limited edition as well.
And you can still buy it today.
Right. You can still pick it up today. So
limited run, my butt.
I mean, it is truthful.
Oh yeah, technically, it runs until 11th
They
edition.
made as many as they made, and then there's no more available. But
they keep making it.
Well, I mean, I guess the actual purpose was that they ran them all in one batch.
Mm.
And once they ran out, they ran out. My biggest concern, and the thing that I was thinking of, is it actually going to be... I totally lost my train of thought.
Is it actually going to be limited?
Well, yeah, I mean, is it actually going to be limited? Because there's a big difference there as far as availability. But would it actually be worth it if you picked up a second box?
Mm. That's a great
If you're going to be playing orcs or you're going to be playing Space Marines. And of course, the rules are going to be different. Oh, and that's what I was actually thinking. Is it actually, like, once the box is out, is there going to be a point in time when those models are available to purchase separately? Because in Leviathan, there's still models that you can't get outside of the Leviathan box set,
Like,
the lieutenant with combi weapon.
oh, isn't he in a smaller Champions kit?
I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong.
I thought he was put in a weird, like, Champions kit with another leader.
Yeah, I don't actually think so. I mean, maybe there was something I missed, but I know they were very much not that long ago. He still wasn't available. So if there was something that came out not that long ago, yeah, there's a possibility. There you go. I gave him more rocky background. How's that look better?
Oh yeah.
So a little rocky background. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it there, but just for that carapace on top, because I just had it darker and I didn't think it was really doing anything for the model. I am a little concerned that this thing's going to get washed out, but just because it's a lot of greens and browns and not a lot of other colors. So, but yeah, we're trying to get this done. I think if I really push it, I can get most of this box done before. What are they saying? June 20th? I think that.
Yeah. I think the hardest part about the rebuyability is the so heavy amount of characters. Like, I think that might be one of the main things that hurt repurchasability.
I mean, the nice thing is none of them are named characters.
That is true. But they're all like
yeah.
It's three.
Like, how many ancients are you gonna need?
Well, how many ancients? How many? Isn't there a captain?
Yeah. How many captains are you gonna need?
Yeah. How many captains? How many librarians?
Right.
Like, I feel like. I mean, I guess 2 of each wouldn't be terrible, but I don't know. Like, the hard part is they're also they're going to be push fit.
Right.
So, like, is it
going to be worth buying a second box?
Yeah.
And I think we're going to do a video on that a little bit later on.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe even if I get my research in, we could do that next week. It'd be kind of interesting. So I'd like to know, I know a couple of people have gone over the value of what's in the box. And I think it's actually pretty decent. And I think I want to go over creating terrain at some point too. But I really want to see what kind of, like, they've got measurements for bases and stuff like that. And you can actually get that on the community page. But I'd actually like to see if there's something in the box specifically that addresses that. So Chris says he's liking your Lord Disconcordant.
Yeah.
Hey Chris, how are you today?
I'm trying to get more progress on him. So I've had him for a little bit, but I keep putting him off. So I'm like, you know what? Hey, I'll get more progress. I might need to go back. I almost want to retrim him a little bit.
Says it's one of his all-time favorite models in 40K, and I kind of agree with that. He's a really cool.
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
He's a really cool model. I kind of wish you could just run like the bugs without the Chaos Lord on top as like a auxiliary unit. That would be kind of cool.
That would be pretty cool. I I mean, the only thing is he kind of sits like that would kind of sit in a weird place between like a Venom Crawler and a Mauler Fiend,
Right.
which is already kind of filled by the Venom Crawler and the Mauler Fiend.
Well, that's fair. I'm just thinking. I think that would be pretty cool.
But I mean, that would be awesome because if you could have the lone Hellstalker, and I mean, heck, you could have your own lone Disco Lord.
Right.
So I love how the Disco Lord looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Hello there, Tom. Greetings from across the pond, he says. Very nice. We're over here in America, obviously, by the accent.
Yep.
That's good. Chris is doing okay. Tired. Yeah, it's been kind of a long day. Next week's going to be tough. I got training to do. I have to go into a different state for training, so I've got a bit of a drive, and then and then all day in class, and then a bit of a drive home. So I'm either going to be ramped up next
week
or I'm going to be beat. Okay, smaller Hellstalker cavalry unit.
Okay,
that would work like bikes almost. That would be kind of cool. Like a cross between bikes, almost like Thunderwolves.
Yeah, see, that would be cool.
That would be really cool. I can get behind that.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Chaos Thunderwolf Cav. That would be kind of cool. Oh, 12:30 in well, 0050 here in the UK. Yeah. At least does that mean you're going to work or just got home from work? We're super excited about 11th edition. We're just kind of missed it. We were just talking about that. We're going to I'm already planning to pre-order the box. Oh, he's at work. There you go. We're planning
Best
to
answer.
That's both these, yes. So we're planning on pre-ordering the box, and as soon as it comes out, we're gonna attack it. We're gonna do videos every week. I have not the week after it comes out, but the week after that, I'm on vacation. So we're gonna we might do some extra videos and stuff like that. We're gonna try to get some fights in with whatever base rules they have. As far as in the box,
probably a bunch of chaos.
And we're gonna get some paint done into the models themselves. So, and I'm kind of twisting this guy's arm a little bit to do the Marines part of that, especially if we paint them all red.
I mean, I'm not mad. I didn't even think about it, but if I paint the red Marines and you paint orcs, hopefully green. We just got the armor, like we got the Armageddon box set.
Right. That's exactly what I was thinking. That would be a good. Blood Angels were at Armageddon, so they would be a good mix for working. Another night shifter. Oh, that's right. Chris is a night shifter in Italy. Nice. And you're working too? I like you guys. Come over and hang out with us while you're working. Can I get a job there? I don't have that kind of time while I'm at work. But I would certainly like to. Do you have a dark green over here? I should have grabbed. I can wait.
Yeah, I don't have a dark. Out of all the times you could have, I had dark greens.
Hey, well, keep the Space Marine Smurfs. Give me more orcs for the wall. I like that. Yeah, I actually have some older orc models. Not real. I mean,
yeah,
technically I do, but I have some of the older orc models, so I'm actually gonna get them painted up I'm going to add them into the Armageddon box, and we should have a reasonably nice.
I mean, technically, I do have some of them painted.
Yeah.
So
we do have some shooter boys, some chopper boys, a truck.
I think you have 2 trucks.
Maybe 2 trucks. Oh yeah, I know I have one of the newer trucks, the newer style trucks. I have an old truck too, one of the old little boxy ones. The ones that are like that big. But I think that's going to be a little small for scale. But I guess I could probably put a weapon on it and make it a war track or something. Or not a war track, but like a buggy or something like that. If they still exist. I haven't played orcs I never really played orcs, so I can't really say it. I played orcs in fantasy. They're my army in old world fantasy, but I never really just ventured over into 40k orcs. But I do have some Defcoptas and what else do I have? Oh, there you go. Oldest model is a metal old one eye. Ooh, that's for you. That's a kicking model, that's for sure. Actually, I have some. I could probably use this. Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, that's cool. I actually have. I don't know if I have it right over here. I actually have some of my original Eldar with lasguns. That's how long I've been playing. Thomas says he plays Orcs, Death Guard, Knights.
Oh, okay.
Good choice. Good choice. Orcs are Knights are tons of fun. Orcs are tons of fun. Death Guard is an amazing army.
Oh yeah.
Now we're talking some good stuff. Yeah, I have Knights waiting to be done too. So, yeah, I have too many projects right now, unfortunately. But I like to try and get some of this stuff done so I can move forward. Necrons with the green plastic. There you go. Those are some old models. Is that the original Necrons? Chaos Androids. I should paint those. They were Necrons before Necrons. I remember the Chaos Androids. I played them in Epic. Yeah. But I never had any for 40k. So I always we played a lot of Epic 40k, so or Space Marine or whatever the version. We played a couple different versions, so but I really liked. Yeah, 95 is when I started playing too. Right around there. Right around 2nd edition, I started playing. I think I started right after the Dark Millennium came out. Just turned 39. Yeah, you're still a youngster. I was actually, what was I doing? 39. 95, I was out of high school and on my way to trade school. I don't know if I like this that much, but it's working. We'll work with it. Sigmar, he plays Aurochs, dabble in Middle Earth. I have not played for all, and I can't believe I can say this, but I've never played the Lord of the Rings game. I'm almost disappointed in myself, except for the fact that I just didn't want to delve into another game system. It's the only thing that I really held off on. but I really, really wanted to play. And there just wasn't that much of a following around here, unfortunately, because Lord of the Rings is kind of my thing. I really like that. I read the books when I was 10 or 11. I read it the first time.
It's like 80 years ago.
Something like that. That was back in the 1900s. 1980s, in fact. So, but yeah, I never played. I always wanted to get into it. Didn't want to get into it. I was afraid that I would be overwhelmed in it. So I just kind of refrained from it. But we played most of the Games Workshop games over the years. Played Mordheim, played Necromunda, Gorka Morka, all that stuff. So I've got models for just about all the game systems. And oddly, Middle-earth is not one of them. But we do have a good time. Yeah, the green works okay. It's coming out. But again, not many play. Yeah, I think that's the problem with it. Like, there's just not as much of a following as I kind of wish there was. Because I like the way the system plays. Obviously, like without the rules, I never really. I played the free set of rules and stuff like that just with other models, but just to try them out one time. But I never really played with anybody else, so I don't know if it was right or not right, or. But yeah, I like Lord of the Rings. I'm a big fan. I watch the cartoon, watch the movies, all the movies. In my local, they play almost as much Middle-earth as 40K, second most popular game. Well, maybe I'll have to come visit you then. I go to Italy and hang out with you for the weekend. Teach me how to play. Now, that would be pretty cool. Like I said, just wasn't enough. I mean, there's probably only about, well, at that time when it came out, there was only like 5 or 6 of us that were playing, and nobody kind of wanted to dive into it. So I think they were just scared of. Well, we're all collectors, so I think a lot of us were just afraid that if we started collecting, we would all end up with,
More debt.
smog, our own personal smogs, and our own personal this guy and that guy and whatever. So
yeah, more debt.
More debt, yeah, precisely. Yeah, lots of debt. And more stuff to paint.
Yay, painting!
He tried to hire me countless times. That's cool. To teach the game, that would be kind of cool. I would love to paint the miniatures. I think that would be tons. That'd be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
But I never, like I said, I never really got the chance to. But I have to get somebody. I actually ran tournaments back, right after. Well, not that long after I started playing it. I did demo games at a local, well, not a local to me. It was local to me at the time, but not local to here. Convention. That was kind of fun. That was actually a lot of fun. think I only ran like maybe 500 points games just so that people could be interested in it. And that was 97, I think. And I was actually going to college up in Connecticut. No big secret there. So there was a gaming convention at the time. I don't think it exists anymore, but I guess maybe it does. I haven't been able to find it. Let's put it that way. And they were just looking for people to demo games and stuff like that. And it was free to get a table. So I was like, all right, let's do it. And it was actually really a really big venue. So I had tons of space. Like I had a whole 4-foot by 8-foot table and did not need any of that for such a little game. But I did get to meet tons of new people. That was the bonus part of that. I met a ton of people that I've never talked to again. But I think geography had more to do with that than anything else. Trying to get people into a game and you don't actually live in the area, or not for very long. So, but I'm sure there's people in Connecticut that started playing 40K and then I corrupted their souls and they bought chaos models and stuff like that. So, yeah, that was up in Hartford, Connecticut. It was a cool little convention center. It was a lot of fun. A ton of fun. It was like one of my first gaming conventions that I ever went to. And immediately I was running games. So, yeah. That's good. What you been working on there? Oh, your guy with the claws.
I'm throwing
Bouncing
a
around.
little extra paint than I wanted, so I'm trying to use it up.
That's fair. Good. All right, let's get a little bit lighter green here.
The hard part is I got too much of my trim color, which means, like I'm not using it up that fast because that's the trim.
Oh, no problem. Lost a bunch of the stream. Hey, you're at work. You got to do work things. I understand. Yeah, I was just saying that I ran a gaming convention, demo game back in 97, sorry, to teach people how to play Warhammer 40K, which was odd because I had only been playing Warhammer 40K for probably about a year or two. Probably not even 2 years at that point. And I just jumped right into, here, I'm going to corrupt other people so that they play 40K. And I did it to my kids too, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
I took Logan right into the depths of chaos.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I mean, there's definitely a lot more of your assistance that led me to Chaos Space Marines.
Yeah.
I wanted to play Chaos. Oh, I knew that, but Chaos Space Marines. I did not decide that.
You don't regret it though, do you?
I do not regret it. I will be honest with that. I love the Chaos Space Marines.
Yeah.
They are my newest and largest army. Points wise, I guess. Because I feel like the Tyranids could take up a lot more foot space.
Right. They definitely have a bigger footprint.
Even if they are like 1,000 points less. You know?
That's because every box set you got with Tyranids had Termagants in it. So
Yeah. Well, and you get like -2 points per model, you know?
something like that. So
Or at least per dollar.
per dollar. That's about right. So yeah, we got. Let's see if I can get him to zoom in there.
Yeah, I did not realize Tyranids was as atrocious with its costs until pretty much until I got these guys.
He says, "Old people voice. Back in my day, if you wanted to play Chaos, there was just the Chaos Codex." Yeah, the sword came out really cool. I like that. I got to bring out those little pus bubbles or blood blisters or whatever they are. I painted them red, but then it went over with the green, and they kind of lost some of the red. So we're gonna bring that back out. But there's a lot of scars and stuff, or I should say sores, not scars. Sores on these guys that I think I want to bring back out. I think that's going to be a lot of the detail that goes into these guys. Yeah, big sores are always based. Hey, Jake, how are you? Yeah, I'm working on the Cankerborn from the Dark Order box set. Like these guys a lot. So this is still the first unit. So we're working on it. I like the other one. The other one's got a huge axe. Let's see if I can a little bit closer there. Switch hands. Always works better in this hand. One of these times soon, I'm just going to set up a turntable or something that I can just put the models on while I'm painting. That would probably work better. I got a little bit with some of the green here. I don't know. These guys remind me a lot of trolls, so kind of working with the troll theme. If you play D&D, they feel like
like D&D
plague trolls, yeah. Sort of.
Okay, I see that. Yeah. At least it's not the guys with the weird hair, right?
Right. Unrealistically huge weapons. Well, if you got that kind of strength, you might as well use it, right?
We love unrealistically huge weapons.
I mean, isn't that like a prerequisite of playing Warhammer?
Yeah.
You have to like unrealistic weapons. Like my favorite, the machine gun that shoots explosive rockets that are like grenades.
Yeah. Yep.
That are armor piercing as well. They're armor piercing and then they explode. It's not like the bullets are doing too much or anything. Right, Logan?
Right.
I have a gun that shoots rockets, self-guided rockets that shoot into armor pierce and then explode. And they're about 50 caliber.
Yeah.
I like these guys. These guys are pretty cool. They're gonna be fun. If I get these to a point where I'm happy with tonight, I do have pestigores to paint too. How many are in this box? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think it's 7. That's more than 7.
That's more than 7.
Oh, that's probably 10.
I think there's 8.
8?
There's 8 plus the shaman, yeah.
Oh.
That's
Okay,
not the Nurgle number. You guys are messing me up here.
Isn't the Nurgle number
7.
see?
But there's 8 of them. That's the core number. Plus the shaman. If you include the shaman, that's 9. And that's not the Nurgle number either.
Oh, snap.
All right, let's see. He says, I remember seeing what I believe to be an ad for some card game. Some weird Stormcast Eternal guy mixed with Juggernaut from Marvel with a huge greatsword and a huge spiked mace. Yeah, that sounds like some Stormcast Eternal stuff.
Well, yeah, because they're fantasy space marines, but they took it to the 900th mile. Right?
Yeah.
Like you thought space marines were unrealistic.
I mean, I kind of feel like they're more like Custodes.
That's fair. I mean, I guess I give them Space Marine because poster children.
Yeah. I don't know. Oddly enough, for some reason, Stormcast Eternals don't seem real. I know they're fictional. I understand that. But like in a fantasy game where you have anything from essentially were-rats to goblins and orcs to skeleton societies to normal people
to ghosts,
these heavily armed angel-like beings that are reborn whenever you kill them.
Yeah, they're just stealing off the Space Marines.
They're like a little too much over the top. I don't know.
They are completely stealing the Space Marine shtick, at least in my opinion.
I don't know. The mace head was part of the blade too. Hard to explain. I don't know that I've ever seen that, but I'm sure it's out there somewhere. I mean, if it's not Warhammer, it's probably Magic. They get some pretty weird stuff too. I mean, you guys never played a lot of Magic, but I did. I gave up playing Magic to play Warhammer.
Would you say that's a fair trade?
Ugh. The nice thing about Magic is the games are shorter. Usually.
Hopefully.
But not always. But it's no less expensive.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. Yeah. Yeah. Warhammer is still cheaper. I don't know. I think Magic is one of those you kind of get what you put into it, or you can put as much as you want into it and still not get better at it. You know, buy the decks and stuff like that and play new stuff. And I don't know. I was never. I liked Magic, especially when a lot of my friends were into it. But it was I was kind of glad that somebody bought me out of my cards.
And now you have another addiction to a hobby.
I mean, when it came to Magic, I sold out of my stuff. I found somebody that just wanted to buy all the cards that I had, which I don't know that I had anything like really, really expensive, but he was willing to just take the entire collection sight unseen. So that's really kind of what I did. But I agree with Chris there. Like once you have, obviously there's you can move on to the next faction and move on to the next faction and move on to the next thing and move on to the next collection. But really, if you get into Warhammer and just buy Chaos Space Marines, for example, since we have them on the table,
there's only so many Chaos Space
there's only
Marines.
so many different models, and there's only so many times you're going to buy the same model to put it on the table.
I mean, yeah.
So, I mean, once you have a company of Space Marines, you know,
you could move on to the next.
You could try to build a chapter of Space Marines, but that's a whole lot. That's a big step to go from one to the other.
Oh yeah.
So there is kind of a limit, and let's face it. I mean, most of the games you're going to play around 2,000 points.
Unless you're going to do one of the weird, not weird, but unless you're going to doing special stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously you get around with your buddies, you can play 3,000 points. You're going to make a day or a weekend of it. You can do 5,000 points, 4,000 or 5,000 points. But I mean, really, you're just making the game longer.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, I really think there's that sweet spot right around 1,500 to 2,000 points where the game is like really nice and balanced, and you can kind of it's big enough that you can put all the fun stuff that you want to put into it, and yet it's small enough that you're struggling to get everything that you want in. So I like that 1,500 point area. I know that's not the sweet spot for everybody, but I think that's one of the best places to be in the game.
I mean, I played a 1,500 point battle, and that was fun.
Yeah. But a lot of tournaments, 2,000 points. I get it. It's a lot of the stuff, they don't really have a rule set for 1,500. They have a set, basically all the rules for 1,000 and all the set for 2,000. And yeah, you could say that, you could go halfway in between, but
how do you go between 2 and 3,
Yeah, it doesn't really balance there. We got Mr. C Note here. He says, greetings from San Diego. How are you? Logan here is painting his Nemesis Claw. He's painting them in his Chaos Marine colors, which are not Night Lords, even though they are dark blue with shiny bits.
Yeah. I mean, they're close because they are a similar dark blue, but
yeah. And I'm trying to catch up. I'm doing the Cankerborn miniatures from the Warhammer Quest Dark Order. So I'll show off what I'm doing here. So that's these guys here. And I apologize. Camera is just goofy on focusing sometimes. But
goofy.
Yeah, well, it's really good for us sitting here. It always seems a little rough. So those are the two Cankerborn miniatures. Those are the guys that I'm painting. So just fun models. Trying to get the models at least to a place where we can play the game, because we don't really like playing the game without having painted models.
Yeah.
So, and he's working on, do you mind?
No.
He's got Nemesis Claw models that he's working on. These cool guys.
I didn't do him full Nemesis Claw because that's not what my army is.
Yeah. He's got the nice skin cloak on
I
his
didn't
back.
do them Night Lords, but I did him adjacent.
So, yeah, that's what he's working on. He's also got his Disco Lord that he's working on, or Lord Disconcordant. So we're just working on that. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, we were comparing Magic to Warhammer, and yeah, so nothing super exciting. I have a friend. Actually, I have a friend at work that's really big into Magic, and he's always trying to get me to play again. I'm like, I'll play, but I don't want to get back into it. Chase, hi Chase. You got your first actual game? Very cool. What do you have an army that you're looking at playing?
First, okay.
He's got his first actual game at his local gaming store. So you've got your first game coming up. Okay, that's cool. Have fun. What kind of army are you playing?
Yeah,
what faction? Because that changes a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
If you're just playing with some friends, just kind of every Dominus Nox 1K match between World Eaters, me, and Necrons. Very cool.
Oh, okay. World Eaters.
All right, give them some tips for World Eaters.
Well, so I'm gonna preface everything I'm gonna say with I'm not that great a player, but I will also say, I mean, you're playing World Eaters. I mean, for the fun of it, I just take everything and push, which is realistically what you kind of do with a melee army. But
yeah, no, that's fair. So what I would recommend is especially World Eaters against Necrons.
Oh, Necrons against. Okay, because Necrons regenerate. Keep in mind that. So you want to focus a lot more, like on each unit. Like try and take down the unit individually.
Right.
Because even if you leave one guy, like 4 more or 3 more can come back. So
or more if they have a resurrection orb.
Or more. So that's not something you want. I mean, I also recommend getting the charge on them because they don't. Necrons tend to not have a ton of health, but they have.
Correct.
But they can hurt. I fought like Necrons when they get the charge on me. Yikes! I lose a lot of stuff. I'm like, hooey. Now this, I will say that it is mostly when I use Tyranids, so I guess take it with a grain of salt because Tyranids can also die pretty easily.
So,
but I mean, yeah, you kind of want to hit him fast.
So my recommendation at 1,000 points, you're gonna have a decent amount of units, but not a ton.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is you want to focus out and make sure that you charge with your melee guys, the guys with swords and pistols,
which is most of them,
but not all of them. You want to charge those guys into the guys with guns for maximum damage.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And then all your little guys, if you have them, like jackals, or even like if you have a tank or something like that, kind of sit one of them on the objective. And then, if you have something else. At least capture one objective in your home field with a tank or jackals or something like that. And then everything else, you want to try to focus on their objectives on the other side of the table.
Yeah, just keep pushing,
and just
keep mauling.
Keep pushing. And like he said, the biggest tip that we can give you is focus everything you can on the squad so that you kill them off. Because if you don't kill them off, they're going to keep coming back.
Yeah, and also, I will say, if you have to pick between like a melee squad and a range squad, if you think you can beat up the melee squad, go for that, because if they charge you, they can easily chew through you pretty hard.
With their melee squads.
With the melee squad, because they could counter-charge you, and you can't really do much against it.
The one unit that you really need to be kind of aware of is the Necrons with the axes and shields, swords and shields, whatever they're called, Lich Guard. They have huge shields,
like
full body
taller
shields.
than them.
And those are the guys, they can take a beating.
Yeah, so maybe be careful on charging them.
Right, try to stay away from them.
But if you see flayed ones, they're little and they have like bits of flesh on them, I would charge them because you can knock them over with a tickle.
Yeah.
But if they charge you, they're gonna. You're not gonna believe that they can deal that much damage.
Poor Chris is being kept busy at the hotel. Well, we're having a pretty good discussion, so just kind of hang out and listen, and it's all right. Hotels can be like that, I guess. Sometimes they're good, sometimes it's not. But as far as Necrons, that's you want to just go in there. If they have a gun in their hands, two-handed, you want to go beat them up.
Oh yeah,
they're the ones to run after.
And especially if they're holding an objective, you're gonna smoke them most likely.
Yeah. And welcome to playing 40K.
Oh yeah.
We're on every Thursday night if you want more advice. So.
Well, he's on every Thursday night.
Sorry, I'm on every Thursday night. Want some more advice.
I'm a sometimes guest,
and I'm not really a Necron player.
Though I do know a Necron player that I've fought.
My other son is a Necron player, and I have played against plenty of Necron players. So,
I mean, I can say I'm a pro in dealing with in fighting as melee arm. Not a pro, but I can say I'm at least decent with fighting with melee armies.
Yeah,
because
he likes his melee.
Because I have 3. I've got Chaos. I've got Chaos Space Marines. I've got Blood Angels, and I've got Tyranids, and I run them as all tons of infantry and tons of melee. Because I love the rush of charging.
He does. I, on the other hand, am mostly a shooting army.
Yeah.
I focus more on the shooting armies.
And my brother, too.
Yeah. So. But yeah, if you want any more tips or tricks or, you want some more advice, definitely come on here. Stop back. Like I said, we're here almost, I should say almost every Thursday night. Obviously, some of them not so much, but I try to be on here every Thursday night. Even if it's for a short amount of time, I'm on here every Thursday night, 7:30. By 8 o'clock at the latest.
Which means... Actually... Yeah. Sorry. Because I forgot, we get ready at around 7.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't try your malignant green. I'll have to try that later. We'll mess with that later. It's not a now thing. What am I working on? Oh, yeah, I have skulls.
Skulls!
Which means I need some bone color.
Bone.
So Chase, let me just ask you, are they your world eaters or are you just borrowing them from a friend? I'm assuming first game it's probably somebody else's, but
I mean, I got a good amount of points on my dudes.
mine been paint. He says mine been painting and collecting almost a year. Very cool.
That's fun.
It's fun. I mean, the hobby side of this, the hobby side of this hobby, the modeling and collecting side of this hobby is definitely
It's so fun.
a hobby upon itself. Let's put it that way.
Oh yeah, they're playing the game and painting and collecting models are pretty much two different hobbies, but they're connected. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
Like obviously they're connected because it's use the models in the game, but they're two completely different hobbies. Like I can be good at painting, and
not good at the game.
yeah. Though I mean that's not true. I'm not good at painting and I'm not good at the game, right?
Well, sometimes we're good, sometimes we're not. So that's cool. There's a lot of places in the San Diego area to play. I know that. I listen to podcasts from guys over there, so. Maybe you'll run into one of them. Maybe.
Yay! Oh,
well, I don't know.
Oh.
I've never actually been out there.
That's fair. Me neither.
Maybe someday. That's like a whole country away. Might as well be the other side of the world. Yes, I know. I could get on an airplane and be there tomorrow, but work's going to be really mad at me.
Well, yeah. They're going to be like, what the flip?
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm always interested in seeing new players, new games, stuff like that. I guess the other thing I would definitely say, just don't overly focus on some of the rules because 11th edition's coming out next month, so
yeah,
things are going to change when the rule set comes out. So learn your basics, learn all the stuff that you need to play, stuff like that. But don't get too bogged down in the rules. There you go. He says, I got overwhelmed by rules when I first started playing 40K. I was trying to remember too many things, and I wasn't having fun. My suggestion is just to focus on one army and master them first. So
that's fair.
Completely agree with that.
No.
Also, don't buy the entire range at one time. Start small. Yes. Well, I mean, you already did that. You've bought just World Eaters.
I mean, World Eaters is pretty much like 4 models. That's the entire range.
Well, it's not that bad, but I know what you're saying.
But it is a god-specific one, so it does have a little, it's not the craziest one to have the full range.
Right.
I mean, you could be Emperor's Children, and then that's 4 models, and you've got the range, right?
Oh, come on. They have 2 different heroes.
Oh, yeah, and they've got one squad that's just the same thing, but with different weapons. Right. Like intercessors.
But, yeah. Well, yeah, obviously Combat Patrol is a good way to start.
Oh, yeah.
It reduces the rules. It's also a really good way to learn all the basics of the game. The Combat Patrol system is really good. And it does give you a really nice box set of models to start playing with.
100. And most of them are just good combat. Most of them are good combat patrols, and
Yeah.
good to start your army with.
I
I won't say all because there's some hairy ones.
I mean, in most of the combat patrol boxes, you do have you always have a leader type plus a basic unit. Sometimes, usually, another more elite unit of some sort, and then some kind of auxiliary thing. Maybe. Depending how the points work out. So, I mean, in most cases, and also in most of them, you don't get a named character.
Most.
But not all. I was getting to that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But
I'm looking at you, Space Marines.
yeah. Well, and Tyranids. Tyranids get the Parasite of Mortrix now.
He's not named.
He's not a name.
No.
He's got a name. It's Perry.
Perry.
Parasite.
He sounds like he should be named, but there's only 3 named characters in the Tyranids.
That's fair. Chris does say, speaking of which, I think I won the annual Combat Patrol tournament. I'm waiting for the results. Congrats, dude. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's sweet.
And what army did you use? Or am I asking a dumb question? You're the Tyrannid guy. Never mind. No, that's awesome. I like playing Combat Patrol. It's a nice basic rule set. And from what I really understand,
That's a half a dude.
That's half a Space Marine. Where'd he go?
Found him.
You're gonna need some glue for him.
Yeah.
Chaos Space Marines. Oh, the one with the Hellbrute.
Okay. That one looked good, or at least that looks like a solid combat patrol.
Yeah.
At least in my opinion. I mean that would have been a nice one to start. Because isn't it what Legionaries, Havocs, Hellbrute, and Dark Apostle? If I'm correct.
Yeah, I think so. That sounds right. Yeah, that works.
Oh yeah, I mean
Chaos Space Marine. That's a good box set.
Oh yeah, I mean both the Chaos Space Marine ones, I'd argue, are pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, the Hellbrute. That's nice. To get some glue.
Yeah, it's lost its snout.
Oh boy. Yeah, he says yes and correct. We got the right one. How did the Dark Apostle work out? He's a pretty decent model. I know that. I know he's a cool model to look at.
Oh yeah, I mean, oh yeah, he's awesome to look at. I will.
It's playable, not really strong. Okay.
Okay, yeah, it's. I mean, I would imagine the Havocs are probably not the best thing. Only because, for some reason, Chaos Space Marine shooting's like actually kind of mid.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think,
and the Hellbrute.
I don't remember how the Hellbrute's equipped for the Combat Patrol. I was trying to think of that.
I think it's a hammer and a. I want to say plasma cannon, but that doesn't seem right.
There's a dude with Chaos Knights. That thing is. Yeah, I'm sure.
Well,
I mean, it's just the two.
Well,
war dogs.
It's just.
I was trying to think of the right words. Yeah, it's 2 war dogs, 2 different war dogs. I was thinking armigers. I knew it's right, but not right.
I mean, Chaos Space Marines aren't the best with dealing with vehicles, especially with that combat patrol. It's not the worst.
Well, I mean, I guess
obviously.
the good part is if you have the Hellbrute with the hammer, he could probably take out one of the knights. So you really just have the other one to contend with.
And I mean, you probably have some sort of anti-vehicle weapon.
Yeah. I guess it all depends on what's actually on the Havocs.
Yeah. Well, I think it's the weird, hot, goofy mixed squad with like with like
Yeah,
4 different weapons that don't help each other at all.
that sounds about right.
Somehow.
That sounds about right.
Like all the weapons manage to work against each other. I'm just like,
How did you do this?
yeah.
How did you make this so bad?
How did you take a heavy weapon squad and go, oh, let's just do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Let's have each gun be absolutely mid individually. And it's like,
If I had 2 of anything, it would be worthwhile. But
oh, I
instead you
mean,
just have
barely.
one. Well, but it would be worth something, you know?
Well, yeah. It's like just, oh, yeah, here's a little, I think it's, because isn't it like a chain cannon, a las gun? Or, I think I'm just saying stuff.
It could be. I really don't know off the top of my head.
But, or at least a rocket launcher and probably a heavy bolter.
Probably.
Which heavy bolters are mid, at least on the Havoc.
The time I played with him, I was right before second turn, except for a lone few Marines I hid in a corner and not make him score his objective. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the good thing about the combat patrols is there's way to kind of cheese off the system.
Yeah, because
if you know who you're playing against and the mission that you're playing.
Oh yeah, because they get points from killing.
Yeah. Precisely. Yeah. I don't know. I have not tried playing the Knights as a combat patrol.
I don't know. I wouldn't do the Knights unless you were to do it like against Chaos Knights. In my opinion. Because they're kind of, I would guess they're probably more balanced for each other.
That's fair.
Because
you could probably do night fights. That would be kind of fun.
Like, I would like to do that because we could do that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I actually have the combat patrol of Chaos Knights.
Yeah, you have the Warhounds. War Dogs.
War Dogs.
Not Warhounds. If they told me that combat patrol had an 80% win rate, I would believe it. Oh yeah, I don't doubt that. So I don't think that most of the combat patrols can actually deal with.
I mean, the Tyranids one.
The Armigers.
I mean, the Tyranids, their best thing is the Psychophage, and he kills infantry.
Yeah.
I mean, Tyranids one couldn't even tickle it. I mean, even like Blood Angels, they couldn't tickle it either.
Well, I mean, you do have strength 6 swords on your. Aren't they strength 6?
They are with a -2, not maybe -3 sounds crazy
For the Sanguinary Guard.
Yeah, I should realize I don't have the rules.
You don't have the rules?
Because new phone.
Oh.
It's just like, yeah, you're not signed in. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll deal with this later.
Okay.
And I never dealt with it later.
I can fix that.
Yeah. Yeah, I said I was going to deal with it later. I guess it was still not in it. Yay.
Yeah. The Tyranids combat patrol with 9 Von Rhines was pretty interesting. I think 2 players had it.
That is
9. There's 9 of them in
There's
there?
9 leapers. I'm like,
that's actually kind of cool though.
It is cool. I
didn't realize there
fun.
Were 9. I thought there were 6.
It's kind of fun and thematic, except for the fact it's 9 leapers, a lector, and a neurolector.
Oh, that's that one. Okay.
Which is kind of nuts, in my opinion.
That's like a Vanguard Invader.
Yeah.
Is that the one? Fought it twice.
That's once.
What?
Fought it once.
Oh, fought it once. Oh, yeah. I think 2 players. I read the things together.
Okay.
I saw 2 players had it, and then I fought it once. My bad.
Yeah, that's a crazy combat patrol.
Yeah,
though.
no, it is. That's really cool. 9. Yeah. Chaos Space Marines with that. That's probably pretty rough.
Actually, I mean, with Chaos Space Marines, it probably wouldn't be terrible. I just got a Lictor, which is crazy to say.
Yeah.
Like, just. I mean, like we went to the store
A
couple weeks ago. That's only when I got the Lictor. I also picked up a Master of Executions, which I'm now realizing I just got basically 2 of the same guys for different armies.
Kind of, yeah. That's okay, though.
But, I mean, look, I went there for a theme, you know. I knew I needed a Master of Execution, and I knew I needed a Lictor. Because 3,000 points of Tyranids, and I didn't have a Lictor.
Yeah.
I had a Neurolictor, but he's weird and different, so I don't count him.
Neurolictor's all right.
But he's not a Lictor, so.
He's not a Lictor. Yeah, he's a completely different entity. So, yeah. I wonder if they're going to update Combat Patrol for 11th edition. I would have to assume some of the rules are going to change. Because the rules are going to change.
Yeah.
But
I kind of wonder a little bit about Combat Patrol. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I think that's just because I lost.
Yeah.
But I also played a lot of Marines, which meant I was stuck with 2 dudes to walk around the board with.
Yeah. 2 different squads.
Which meant I got split. Okay.
So I was able to win with splitting the Legionaries in 2 and use 1 to screen and roll. I rolled terribly with Havocs, and it was closer than it should have been, but I still won. I had the cylinder. No, that's good. I mean, I didn't realize you could split the Legionnaires, but that would definitely work. It's weird though, because out of all the armies that I have, I only have like 2 of the combat patrols that I can actually run with the models I have. And it's not the 2 that you would think.
Actually, I think. Oh no, I want detachments. Or not detachments. I can play. I could actually play another Chaos Space Marine Combat Patrol now. With Nemesis Claw, the Night Lords one.
Oh, yeah.
Technically, I have a Chaos Lord with a jump pack, but he's equipped differently. But
Yeah.
you know.
Nobody's going to fight with you.
But I have a Chaos Rhino. I've got Chosen. I've got Nemesis Claw. So.
Oh, I forgot to do this dude's tongue. His tongue hanging out of his mouth. Weird Nurgle guys.
Plasma Pistol Power Fist. Why would you build them like this? Oh, yeah.
Because that's the way they want to play him.
I mean, when it comes to me with my Legionary Sergeants, I always give them a cursed weapon. Not because it's good, but it is good. Because it is
good.
Because it's awesome.
It's a good weapon. Thought about buying that box.
Oh, it would actually be a nice box.
The Rhino. It's so old. It's so old, he says. I still have the original Rhino, so.
I mean, I have an ancient Rhino.
Yeah, it's the same one I gave you.
Well, yeah, because you gave me the ancient Rhino.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Do you have it there?
Yes, I do.
Check out this oldness.
We got this guy. Oi! Come
What'd
here.
you do? Oh, don't drop him.
That's what I was afraid of, but I got the little rhino.
He got the old rhino.
Now, I'm not stuck with just a little one now. I've got a big one, which is also old, but shh.
Well, the rhino's certainly starting to show its age, but
I still really like the rhino sculpt.
yeah, I do too.
I mean, now, I guess I'm used to the
Oh,
old.
he's got the Horus Heresy one in resin.
Oh. Yeah, I got the little one.
You get the vintage. You could sell that on
eBay.
Antique Roadshow. I don't know. I picked this up at a yard sale. It looked like it was going to be good, so.
I've got this old rhino, and then I've got the also old rhino. Yeah, there. Maybe hasn't aged the. I mean, the rhino's still kind of old. But.
I mean, I think the hardest part of the whole thing is, like, the old rhino. When you put a dude next to it, a current size model,
he's taller than it.
He's taller than it. Now, I mean, sure, it's like a Honda Civic, but you never put 12 guys in a Honda Civic.
But I mean, he's perfect because he can fit my chosen,
right?
Who are also old. They're the old Dark Angel veterans. So,
yep.
Are they actually Dark Angel veterans? I don't know.
I don't know about all that.
But do I love the cloaks because they're awesome? Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody likes the robes. That's why the Black Templars got the robes too, because everybody liked the Dark Angel ones.
But what's the actual reason I got him? Because I started my Chaos Army off of old models.
Oh, you got a Chaos Dreadclaw? Nice.
Chaos Dreadclaw.
Should arrive soon. You mean you just bought it? That's cool. I like the Dreadclaw. I'm always so disappointed that they didn't actually bring out some of those Chaos vehicles into, like, the Dreadclaw, the what was it, the Hellblade fighter jet. They're all such cool models. Very cool models. What am I going to do for a base for these guys? Do we figure that out yet?
I mean, I guess if I had to come up with something, I'd do a swampy base.
Yeah, I think we're going to do a swampy base. So really just want to go over their tons. I think that's about it. I'm not going to go crazy on these guys. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, I'm liking it.
I mean, is there anything else I should bring up? Or
I don't think so.
I think he actually looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I think he's awesome.
So that's this guy here. Trying to get into focus.
Yeah.
It's Logan's fault.
What?
Yeah, so that's that guy. He's in pretty good shape. I'm happy with him. Oh, I might want to touch up those tree limbs that are on his back. That's the other guy. This is impossibly large. Oh, I gotta fix those little little eyeball things, or blisters, or whatever they're supposed to be, that are on the sword. Oh, and do some of the little scarring. Give me just a minute. I could do that. I think they'll be done. I think they look pretty good. Not too bad. 2 guys, a couple hours. Where is my... That's blood red. I can use this stuff. This stuff worked good. I think that's what I used last time. This stuff's a mess, though.
Oh, the oxidization?
Yeah. I think it worked good for the eyes and stuff like that. Thank you. I think he looks really cool. And that'll be good. Those are the first 2 models that'll actually be done for the kit. So if I can keep this a steady pace, I'll put some pictures up on Facebook and Instagram when I get a good chance. I did post, if anybody did see on my shorts, I did put up that Warhound Titan. There's plenty more pictures coming up. I'm working on shorts for that Warhound Titan. What amazing model! I think I need to get a hold of one of those myself so I can really work on it.
Oh yeah, if you guys wonder who painted that awesome armor in the background, that was me.
You're trying to steal my thunder here.
It could.
Already stolen. Yeah. If you're looking for something to look like dried blood or something like that, I got this transparent iron oxide from Golden, and I don't really use a lot of Golden paints, but man, this stuff looks really, really good on the models for like sores, or like if you're doing like open mouths or something like that. It really has nice color to it. It's red, like a brownish red kind of color. It really works well. I almost like it better than like Blood for the Blood God or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, Blood for the Blood God's kind of cartoony, but it's more, I guess, recent Blood.
Correct.
Which is why I like it, cause
right, where this is more like old scabby kind of blood.
Because I imagine my chaos to be more like the murderous souls of the Night Lords, and have dried blood on their weapons.
Yeah. All right, sorry. My phone kept going off. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't anything important. Never can tell sometimes. So, no, yeah, this is a good choice. I think I got it at Dick Blick, but or either that or Michael's. But I think both of them carry it, so it doesn't really matter much. But I think that's a good color. So, nope, very happy with it. This guy's got a ton of different spots. All right, finish this up. This guy's got lots of little open sores. Very cool. So yeah, so hopefully, yeah, next week will be June. Hopefully we should be on time if everything goes well. Maybe a little bit late, but I said doing a little bit of traveling next week. I got to go for training for my job. And then I think that Saturday is when 11th edition is going on pre-sale, pre-order, whatever.
Yeah,
So
that'll be fun.
Maybe we'll try to talk about some 11th edition stuff next week. I should have some time to focus my efforts a little bit.
Especially now that May's over, you know?
Yep.
It's a short yet long month.
Yeah. Well, and you're looking at the end of school for the summer, so.
Yeah.
That kind of helps a little bit.
A little bit.
We won't be quite as busy. At least not right away.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, but that's gonna be fun. Summer.
All right. I think that's about it. So, I think. How are you doing here?
I'm kind of at a blah point, you know?
Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to jump off for tonight. I want to thank everybody that did come in and hang out and talk to us. Chris, Chase, good luck with your first game. You know, everybody else that kind of jumped on here and was chatting. Thanks for hanging out with us. Definitely had a good time talking about stuff. Again, if you guys want to talk about something specific in Warhammer 40K, please leave a comment, put a like, subscribe, notification bell if you really want to, and hey, if you know somebody that's into 40K that just likes to sit and chat and stuff like that, just jump on and we're here every Thursday. So we want to thank everybody for coming on again. Logan, have a good night.
See ya.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.